How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys a live reactions stream to the Pokemon Direct that's happening on June 6, 2017. Today is an interesting day because there is going to be an 8-minute Pokemon Direct live streaming exactly on Nintendo's channel. So what we're doing is we're live streaming that exact video or stream right over here and reacting with all of you guys. So thanks so much for coming out. If you guys want to skip the whole part where we're theory-moning what's going to happen in this 8-minute presentation, definitely there's a timestamp in the description below. Click on that. It'll be right around the 15-minute mark, so you can skip ahead the video 15 minutes and then watch it with us live. So shout out to all of you cool people right over here. If you guys didn't already, share the stream. Please do so. We want to get as many people out as we can so that we can get everyone on board, right? So let's talk about Pokemon Direct. Now, quick disclaimer, we've got only 8 minutes. We've got only 8 minutes of a thing. So how much could they possibly pack into a Pokemon Direct? I don't know. And why are they doing a Pokemon Direct a couple days before E3, right? Is this setting the stage for what's going to happen at E3? I don't know. But it is some peculiar timing, so you got to think about that too. All right. So without further ado, let's jump into predictions, and feel free, go ahead and just chat up your predictions in the comment section over here, and then people who watch the video, once it's uploaded, will see, hey, this person actually predicted it right. So feel free to do that. I did make some notes on predictions that I personally have, so let's go over those. We're here for about 15 minutes to just chat with you guys. We're going to be theory-moning the whole time, so again, thank you so much for watching. So I'm pretty pumped up. It's super early in the morning, 8:46 Central Time. Oh, thanks for the 20 NOK. What is that? What is NOK? What's that currency? Guffaw. Thank you. Meowth's Party. What the heck is Meowth's Party? I have no idea what Meowth's Party is, but I'm a fan of it nonetheless. All right, so let's see. What do I think? Here, let's go to my notepad. Boom, right here. All right. These are my notes that I typed up a little bit before stream. We've got a kind of like a pseudo announcement of a new Pokemon app game. No, we're not talking about Magikarp Jump. No, we're not talking about Pokemon, what was that? The chess game where you move things around. Pokemon, that's not Rumble. Dude, I did a Let's Play on that. I always forget that. Anyway, no, we're not talking about that game. Pokemon, you know that game? Dun 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 dun. How can I remember the song but I can't remember the title? Anyway, I haven't played it forever, but there's a new Pokeland app, and it's going to be similar to Pokemon Rumble, and I love the Pokemon Rumble series, trust me. Someone is going to correct me in the comments on what that's called. But yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Don't worry about it. So Pokeland, they'll probably just do a release date and an overview trailer, what the game is going to be. Pokemon Duel, good job. That's it. Pokemon Duel. I knew it was a one-word thing. Pokemon Duel. Anyway, yeah, Pokemon Co-Master. That's exactly. That was a fun app, and I think Pokemon's doing really good. I mean, Pokemon's doing very, very well. Pokemon Sun and Moon was amazing. Pokeland app, that's really what I'm thinking over here. Okay, so we also have Pokemon Stars, right? Ooh, everyone's all on their chairs about Stars. Don't get your hopes up, okay? You know what? Pokemon Stars has been like the code name for the, I don't know, the sequel of Pokemon Sun and Moon, or maybe the prequel of Pokemon Sun and Moon. There's so many theories going on out there, and that's like the code name for the next Pokemon game, because Pokemon Sun, Moon, Stars makes sense, right? Kind of like how Pokemon X and Y and then Z. Oh yeah, let's go get Pokemon Z, everyone. No, don't get your hopes up on that. But I said that if they do announce it, it's going to be on 3DS. I feel that it's going to be too early for Nintendo Switch. If they do announce it on Nintendo Switch, I'm going to be more the merrier. I'm going to be jumping out of my seat like you guys are. But when it comes down to it, I mean, they really, I think it's too early for Switch. And there's so many people that have invested in new Nintendo 3DSs, regular 2DSs, that want to play Pokemon on that. So I think they're going to do one more main series or spin-off title on 3DS, and then just switch over to Nintendo Switch. Switch over, I didn't even mean to do that. All right, and if they do announce it, it's going to be around holiday time, like they did with Pokemon Sun and Moon. New generation of Pokemon? No, that's not going to happen. That takes way too long, and it's only been like, what, a year? It's been a year since Pokemon Sun and Moon have come out. Come on now, you're not going to get like a new generation. Forget that. No, it's not going to happen. you'll most likely get like a spin-off, kind of like you know, take the assets that they already have in the game, just tweak them a little bit, and then re-release Pokemon Stars. I think that's really what it's going to be. Add in some new forms, add in some new items. I don't know, but it's going to be pretty much copy paste in order to cash in on the holiday. That's really what I'm thinking. Remake of Generation 4 Diamond, Pearl, Platinum? Nah, it's not going to happen. Do we need it? No, we don't need it. A lot of you guys want it, sure, but think about it. It's an 8-minute Pokemon Direct. 8 minutes. What are they going to talk about? Are they going to talk about 8 things for a minute apiece? Absolutely not. They're going to give us like 3 announcements, and they're going to show us some overviews on it and call it a day. That's my prediction for it. Yeah, as much as I love Diamond, Pearl, Platinum generation, trust me, I love that. I played that out of high school, I think I did. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun back in the day. I was going to say we don't need it. It's already on Nintendo DS. You can throw that DS cartridge in your 3DS and call it a day, can't you? Anyway, they're also maybe Pokken for Nintendo Switch. Pokken Tournament was pretty fun. I did a full Let's Play of it. It was really cool. And I know that a lot of people still want Pokken to be a tournament mainstay. They're doing some updates on it, adding some new characters here and there. It would be ideal to just bring a port over to Nintendo Switch. It's fully possible. It's an easy cash-in, and it'll also help out with supporting it, right? That's what I think. It would make sense. The amount of effort to port it over and add in 2 new characters will pay dividends on all the people that want to buy it come holiday season. So, I mean, it's really all about giving us a little taste of everything and then releasing everything right around the holidays, right around fall, which is a perfect money-making time for it. Okay, so what else we got? Detective Pikachu localization? I don't know about that, man. Detective Pikachu was kind of cool. I mean, it was a little side story with a Pikachu that talked, and he he didn't commit crimes. He helped figure out who committed crimes. Like the IPOM with the blood, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's blood, but it's actually ketchup. And IPOM's favorite thing is ketchup, so he's running around with it. Anyway, localization of that, do we really need it? We probably don't. I don't really know the sales figures of how well it did overseas in Japan. I know I played a couple episodes of it. It was okay. It wasn't like a new generation of Pokemon or anything. So will that happen? Probably not. Some of you guys thinking about Pokemon Snap remake? No way, man. Pokemon TPCI has totally missed their opportunity with that on Wii U, man. That was the system where you could easily do Pokemon Snap. And no, I'm not talking about in Pokemon Sun and Moon where you use the Rotom thing and you take pictures of the Dragonite that's like super rare. No, forget that. I'm talking about full-on Pokemon Snap remake. No, not Virtual Console. Give me a new one with the Wii U gamepad. They had the opportunity to do so. They didn't do it. So it's already gone. There's no camera on the Nintendo Switch. It's not going to happen. So don't get your hopes up on that. Let's see. Blue Flame Entertainment wants me to play more Detective Pikachu. I don't know. I just think that it's a really text-heavy game, and you know, just getting the translations of every single line is just really, really hard for me. So that's kind of why I stopped playing it, because it's like, okay, I can go play it without understanding Japanese, and it's just not fun. It's so text-heavy. You need to know exactly what they're saying so that you can go in the right direction. Or you can just be like me and just tap this direction, tap that direction, and figure it out. But anyway, that's not fun for me. Anyway, yeah, so what are we thinking here? That's it? What about a Kanto remake? Nah, man, come on, dude. Kanto remake. How many times did they remake Kanto? So many times. Let's see. A new Pokemon Coliseum game or Pokemon TV? Maybe. Pokemon Coliseum, is it necessary? Absolutely not. No, it's not. I mean, Pokemon Coliseum was cool. I love that, like running around in like third person. That would be cool, and that's what I want to see for Nintendo Switch. But you know, it's too early for that. I think 2018 is really the year that will absolutely get a Nintendo Switch Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if they throw in like a little teaser saying, "Pokemon: The Next Generation, 2018." Boom, just like they did with Fire Emblem Warriors, or sorry, Fire Emblem Unannounced Title 2018 when they did that Fire Emblem Direct. So I think that would be pretty cool if they did something like that, but I don't know. What about a Pokemon game with a gameplay of Wibble Wobble? Nah, that won't happen. Let's see. How many more minutes? No, we got a couple more minutes. We got like 5 more minutes. So what else do you guys think? Trading in Pokemon Go? That would never happen. Why would they do... well, I guess... no, you know what? No, that could happen. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of that app game like Fire Emblem. I mean, Pokemon Go, maybe they really need something. They need something to kick that thing back into action. I personally haven't touched Pokemon Go ever since that first update where they totally hoodwinked us, man. Oh, I got really upset. Like, I spent a lot of money on the game. Like, for egg incubators, I spent a lot of money on lucky eggs. And then they just, like, pulled the rug out from underneath us, and they messed up with the flea rates. They increased the flea rates. They upped the capture, or they lowered the capture rates. So, like, I couldn't even catch a Pidgey with one single good, excellent Pokeball spin, man. I'm like, come on, dude, really? Casual players won't notice that. But, dude, I noticed what you did there. So, I stopped playing that game, but I don't know. Pokemon Conquest 2, I don't know if it did that well, to be honest. I love the game. Pokemon Conquest is just like Fire Emblem with, like, Pokemon characters. I thought that was really cool, but when it comes down to it, I don't know. I don't think so. Magikarp Jump 2? Yeah, right. Do you think there should be new 3DS ports? I don't know, but what are they going to port? Are they going to port over Diamond, Pearl, Platinum? And then what's the point when we could already play it, right? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Anywho, so yeah, we got a lot of people here. If you guys are excited for it, definitely smash that like button. Thanks for coming out. That means a lot. There's a lot of people here. And I hope that you guys are all fans of my Pokemon work on YouTube. I don't make Pokemon my full-on YouTube channel like a lot of other people do. I play the games whenever like a new one comes out because I'm more of a variety channel and I don't stick with one genre. But I have covered all the mainstay Pokemon games. So how many guys, curious, how many guys have watched any of my Pokemon videos? Let me know in the comments. I wore this cool Litten hoodie. Litten for the win, right? Best starter in the Sun and Moon. I wore this hoodie throughout Pokemon Sun and Moon. We did this through my Let's Play Pokemon Duel. Raise your hand. Give me a little hands up emoji if you guys have seen some of my Pokemon walkthroughs or Let's Plays on YouTube. Anyway, I'm excited. I've been a fan of Pokemon ever since I was in middle school when it first came out. I still remember I was in middle school and Pokemon was announced. It was like September. It was like September like 16th or something like that when the show first came on. I'm like, whoa, dude, it was right before like I had to catch the bus. Oh, it was the coolest thing. It was absolutely the coolest thing, man. Pokemon, dude, that's my childhood. And I just never stopped. Even throughout like high school, man. Throughout high school, people like thought Pokemon was like, oh, dude, you're a baby or you're a nerd if you play Pokemon. I'm like, dude, forget this, man. I'm like, EV training, IV breeding in generations and stuff like that. Come on now. Anyway, a lot of you guys, great, thank you. These are all you guys that definitely watch my stuff. That's really cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That makes me really happy. Thank you. And if you guys haven't watched any of my Pokemon stuff, go watch them. You know, just spend an afternoon, binge watch a Let's Play, comment on them saying, hey, I'm from the Pokemon Direct 6/6/2017, and I'll reply to it or something. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be at E3 next week. It's going to be so much fun. So I won't be doing any of these live stream presentations because I'm going to be there getting as much footage as I can about E3 and the whole Nintendo booth. So I'm going to be super stoked for that. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And I think that with this presentation, they're going to set the stage for E3. They're going to say, hey, there's going to be one big Pokemon title that you can play or at least see a trailer of at E3. And that's what I really want to happen because we don't know too much about what's happening at E3 this year yet. Like, I remember last year, at least 2 or 3 weeks out, correct me if I'm wrong, but they did a tweet saying, hey, this entire E3 will be focused on Breath of the Wild. Keyword, they're focused. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, okay, well, what are we doing here? Is this going to be a Pokemon E3? Come on, it can't do that. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Unless it's Mario Odyssey, then you can. You can absolutely do that. But Pokemon, maybe. I don't know. New Pokemon crossover? Nah, probably won't happen. Well, I mean, what are they going to cross over with? Yokai Watch? No way, that'll never happen. Those are like the fiercest rivals. Pokemon wants to beat out Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch wants to be Pokemon. So they have to stay a step above each other. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful competition because it helps. I mean, we're the winners at the end of it. Because level 5 makes their Yokai Watch games better. Pokemon is on top of looking after like level 5 and making sure that they're on top of them. So in the end, we win. I mean, I'm fans of both the series. You guys know that I love Yokai Watch. But there will never be a crossover. There will never. I mean, unless something crazy happens. Unless I wake up one morning, like in a crazy dream. But no, that won't happen. That won't happen. Good idea, though. New Pokemon Rumble? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Isn't that what Pokemon Land is? Pokeland? Pokeland app? I don't know. I love the Pokemon Rumble series. I played that one. What was that? There was Pokemon Rumble Blast, Pokemon Rumble U, Pokemon. There was like a third Rumble game, right? The one with the diamonds and it was free to play. Correct me on what that one was called. Digimon. You guys talking about Digimon? Oh my gosh, I love Digimon too, dude. When I was in middle school, that was cool. With like Agumon and like Tai. Wasn't the kid's name Tai back in the day? And there was a little kid who had the baby one, and the baby one turned into like Angemon. Look at me talking about Digimon. I know nothing about it. Oh, okay, here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I'll be delivering the latest news about Pokemon from our offices. As many of you know, Nintendo launched its new system, Nintendo Switch, on March 3rd. You may even be playing some games on your own Nintendo Switch already. And now, finally, we are excited to announce a Pokemon game for the system.
No way!
Our first title on Nintendo Switch will be the Pokemon fighting game, Pokken Tournament Deluxe.
Predicted!
We've prepared a special trailer to showcase the game. Please take a look.
Oh, dude, totally predicted. Dude, that is predicted.
バックパックには甥っ子たちへのプレゼント。兄にやったら昔みたいにポケモンバトルだ。
Cute. Come on, man. This is 8 minutes. Give me something more. What are we doing here? Okay, character list. Anyone new? Empoleon? Empoleon? Was that? Did I see? And oh, I saw some new characters there, dudes. Hold on, hold on. Toxicroak, yeah. He wasn't in the other one. And then there's the grass starter. Darkrai? What? So they made some of the assist Pokemon like full-on Pokemon. That's kind of cool. But Decidueye though, that's kind of cool. I don't know, maybe. We got to look at that roster. Don't worry. Don't go anywhere after we're done watching this thing. We're gonna go back and we're gonna put it all together. Whoa, whoa. September 22nd, totally, man, that's what I called it. What is that? What is on your head? That's it. It's time for... Oh, what? Hold on. Ultra... Wait!
I hope you enjoyed that.
What?
Pokken Tournament Deluxe takes full advantage of the variety of gameplay modes made possible by Nintendo Switch. You can, of course, connect your console to a TV to enjoy dynamic
11?
Pokemon battles on a larger screen. Or if you want, you can play in tabletop mode, share one of your Joy-Con with another player, and dive into a match.
Okay, they're
going to
review this. Okay.
In the Wii U version of Pokken Tournament, players could choose from 16 playable Pokemon. In addition to those, the Nintendo Switch version will include Darkrai, Scizor,
Oh, nice.
Empoleon, and Krogunk, as well as Decidueye from Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon for a total of 5 new playable Pokemon. On top of that, you can enjoy 3 vs 3 team battles, as well as online ranked matches and friend-only group matches. We're really giving it the deluxe treatment.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right? Good job.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe will launch on September 22nd. Starting on June 13th in LA at this year's E3, one of the world's largest gaming conventions, we will have a playable demo for you to enjoy at the show. We're also planning on including this title on Nintendo Treehouse Live. In addition, the game will be featured in its own full-on invitational tournament at E3 as an on-stage event, which we're live streaming right from the show floor. So please look forward to it. As for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultramoon, which we announced in that new trailer just a few moments ago, I would like to pass it on to someone who can tell you more about it.
Please. Nice, Masuda. Masuda-san.
I'm Masuda from Game Freak. I'd like to introduce you to the latest installments of the Pokemon series for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. These games offer an alternate story taking place in the world of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, featuring Pokemon that didn't appear in the original versions. New features will allow you to enjoy your adventure even more, making this truly an Ultra title. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon will see a simultaneous global release on the Nintendo 3DS family of systems November 17th. Please stay tuned for more information.
Wow. It's going to be a busy holiday.
I have one more announcement for you.
Yellow?
This fall, we'll release Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version for the Virtual Console service on Nintendo 3DS. Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version were originally released in 1999 as the second installment in the Pokemon series. With these Virtual Console releases, we've recaptured all the fun of those original Game Boy Color games, and both will become compatible with the Pokemon Bank application.
That's cool.
We hope you look forward to reliving the excitement all over again.
That's my favorite generation,
The games will launch on the same day as Pokken Tournament Deluxe, September 22nd.
Thank you, Mr. Masuda. We'll be hard at work on Pokken Tournament Deluxe for Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon for Nintendo 3DS, and Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version for the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console service for all of you Pokemon fans. That's it for today.
Okay. Don't go anywhere. Let's talk about this. Wow, dude. How can they do that? All right, that's cool. I'm excited. Yes. Did we predict everything on here? I think we did. I think we got it to a T. Go watch my predictions, then come back over here. All right, we said that they were going to do Pokken Tournament, like a remake. And I said specifically that it would be an easy cash-in. The amount of effort to put into the game and tweak it, add some new characters, new modes, would be very minimal. But the profits off of it would be super easy. So that was awesome. We predicted that. Oh man, that's really fun. Okay, so let's look. Yeah, so Pokken Tournament. Cool, right? Did we like that? Was 8 minutes though, right? 8 minutes. Here we go. So let's talk about this and let's kind of rewatch and we'll pick this apart,
for
right?
the system.
So anyway, yeah, taking a look at this, Pokken Tournament looks great, right? You guys can see my mouse over here. We'll just highlight things on this entire thing over here. We'll look at the roster. We'll take a look at their moves. And then we're going to go into, like, the 2 seconds of Ultramoon. You're like, what's that on Lunala's head? What's that on Solgalio's head? Anyway, so this is cool. You know, I do like TPCI, and they do a great job with visuals and a narrative on all of their presentations, their trailers, all that stuff. They do an awesome job with it, especially, you know, like the Pokemon commercials. They do very well with that. So this is like story building. This is like, hey, I travel so far away, and we share one thing in common. It's Pokemon, all that stuff. Yeah, that's... Thanks, Stephen Lee. Happy birthday, man. But anyway, I mean, we knew it was going to happen. So this is cool. You can see that you can just play with the Joy-Con controllers. That's great. I love that feature. And I guess you really don't need it. Okay, so we got Diglett over here. Diglett was already in the game. I could have remembered. Dude, I haven't played this game in forever. I may have to pick it up and replay it again. But it's like, do I want to wait in line at E3 for hours on end in order to play a game I already have on Nintendo Wii U? That's the question. That's the question. And I probably won't. I mean, maybe I'll get some backstage access, but will I wait as long as I did for Breath of the Wild? No, I will not, to be honest. I mean, trust me, don't get me wrong. I love Pokken. I did a whole Let's Play on it, right? And it was a fun game. And, you know, I got pretty good at the game from playing it for so long. All right, here's where we want to look at. All right, so they told us that there's going to be 5 exclusive characters, right? So we see Caesar over here. Caesar was he just like an arcade exclusive? I remember reading about that a while ago. Maybe same thing with Empoleon. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Decidueye looking pretty cool, man. That's a new generation starter right there. I was hoping Incineroar would make the cut. He's my favorite. I mean, wearing the Litten shirt and all, but that's okay. Croagunk, I don't know. Darkrai, he's cool. But this little dude, come on now. Anyway, so Darkrai, Caesar, Empoleon, Croagunk, and of course Decidueye. Looking kind of cool. So we thought that there would be a brand new set of characters in the game. That's fine. I'm down with that. Like, if you're gonna re-release something, you better put something new in it. It better not be a straight up port, because I already have the game. Anyway, so 3v3 sounds pretty interesting. Is this like tag? Are we talking like Tekken Tag Tournament? What are we doing here? I don't know the details on that. I think that would be kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe like an assist. Like, did they have 2v2 in Pokken Tournament? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't remember. But you know, the fact that you can have this portable is so awesome, and I knew it from the get-go. I'm like, okay, Pokemon Direct, yeah, it's gonna be great. Is this Direct gonna set the stage for E3? Yes, it is. So we predicted that one correctly. Man, we're on fire today. This is really good. I wish I had my notes. I just deleted them though, but that's okay. So yeah, the game's cool. It's Pokken. I mean, we've played it. Am I upset at it? No. Am I slightly disappointed? I don't know. I'm a Pokemon fan nonetheless. You know, this is gonna be great for Pokemon, the company in general. It's gonna sell systems. It's gonna sell really, really well. So yeah, we don't. And then, okay, so this is where it's like, okay. He brings them 2 square packages. I'm like, dude, hold on. The games for Nintendo 3DS are square. So what are we talking about here? So we're switching gears. So he brings up, and then we see this, and this is pretty insane right here. All right, so let's look into this. We're gonna go to speed. Let's go half speed. Let's look into this. So you can see Wingles flying through. You got your Alolan Meowth. You got all the starters just hanging out. Like, when do we ever hang out like this with all the starters, aside from when we're picking them, right? And then we gently hold them up into the air, right? All right, so this is interesting. So we got Pikachu just kind of hanging out, and this is probably like an NPC. I don't know. Maybe that's someone in the game that I forget because I haven't played the game in a year. But yeah, that's cool. There's a bunch of Pikachu, and we got little electric Pikachu, and you can see Mimikyu doing a special move, and now we get like an insight as to like Mimikyu's eyes. You've got Mr. Accelerock over here. And this was insane. I'm like, dude, Solgaleo, what is on your head? Dude, that's clearly, what's the name of that last legendary? Dude, come on. It's the fusion between the last legendary, which is not an Ultra Beast, and Solgaleo. That's it. It's a fusion. You can see, like, his arms over here. Someone tell me what his name is. Necrozma? Yeah, was that Necrozma? Is that his name? I don't know. Dude. Yeah, it's Necrozma. He's not an Ultra Beast, but he's a legendary. But anyway, so this is interesting. So it's some sort of fusion with the two legendaries, and he's going to fuse together with these guys and make like an ultra. He's gonna go Ultramoon and Ultra Sun. There we go, Necrozma. So that's it. That's Ultramoon and Ultra Sun. So you get Ultra Solgaleo, Ultra Lunala, and then you're set. So yeah, and then here we go. We got some new animation with the Mega Ring, with that little Mega Ring accessory. I wouldn't be surprised if Tomy made a new Mega Ring that was a little bit more adjustable for big people with bigger wrists. And you guys, raise your hand if you guys bought one of those Tomy Mega Rings, and it made sounds inconsistently. Oh, it was a flop. It was like, I'm like, dude, this yokai watch looks really different. Anyway, I digress. So what he's going to do now is he's going to twist the Mega Stone, and then you're going to get some new powers. So that's cool, and I love the artwork. Look at this artwork. It's entailed with black and the color. So that's really cool to me. I think that that's awesome. Just entailed with even more black, Ultramoon, Ultra Sun. I think that's great. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I'm very excited. November 17th, you can count on me giving you guys some playthrough of this. Yeah, definitely I will do a Let's Play on this. And I'll probably do a Let's Play of the Pokken game. It's gonna be fun. I'll just probably, like, focus on the newer characters, but anyway. Remember, like, was it, like, the Chrome League, or, like, the Lead League, something like that. Anyway, so, available, this was really quick, too. Like, they blew my mind. I'm like, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, what's that on Solgaleo? What's that on Lunala? And then it's like, release date, cut to black. So that was pretty cool. Look at this nice, cute plushie. I have that plushie. Hold on, let's go back. Let's talk about plushies I do and do not have. Hold on, go back. Stop it. All right, here we go. Plushies I do and do not have. Or things I do not. I don't have a Decidueye. I do have the Pikachu Libre. I have that plush. I don't have a Lunala. I wish I had an Alolan Vulpix. That would be really cool. I don't have him. I don't have the starters either. Dang it. I don't have a gigantic Master Ball. I got like a little small Master Ball. And I do have these guys, but I got a big Rowlet. Okay, that's really fun. I would like a Solgaleo. That would be fun. Big fat Pikachu over here. He's got a very nice little escape with all the Japanese releases, all the wow, the newer generations right over here. That looks great. No idea what this is up here. Maybe some art books or something, but we can see like a Meowth over here. I don't know. That's Bidoof. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. But anyway, you get your starters here. It's cool. I mean, I love this Mimikyu plush. It's cute. It's very cute. And now we're just analyzing the amounts of plushes. Can anyone name all the plushes on the screen? You wish you could name what this green plush is right here, or this orange plush. You wish that was an Alolan Raichu. That totally is an Alolan Raichu, and that's an Alolan Dugtrio. You guys wish. My challenge to you guys, name every single plush on screen. Ready, go. You wish you knew who this one was right over here. That's got to be Meowth. That's another Meowth. This is Bulbasaur. I don't know who that is. Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious. All right, moving on. We're gonna press play. We're gonna look at Pokken Tournament. I think I could skip through a little bit here. So we got all the characters looking cool. I'm excited for it. I really loved Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo. That was really fun. And remember the amiibo card? That was cool, right? The game came with an amiibo card. It was just not something. Anyway, so we're looking at Darkrai over here. He does some pretty cool moves. We got Caesar doing a trip into an uppercut. I mean, Caesar is one of my favorite competitive Wi-Fi Pokemon, so I'm going to definitely use him. Empoleon was also really good. I mean, running a Stealth Rock set with Empoleon, very cool. Croagunk with Dry Skin, maybe. Drain Punch, Dry Skin ability, that was cool. Decidueye looks awesome, though. Like, just using the Takumi bow, launching these arrows. It looks pretty cool. I don't know what. Oh, is that like an aerial? Whoa, hold on. What are we doing here? Is that like an aerial grab? Cool, cool. All right, so yeah, it looks like you pick 3 people. Ferrum region, okay, got it. The Ferrum League. What was the name of the Ferrum? What was the name of the lady that would constantly narrate, and you'd have to turn her narrations off because she got so annoying. I don't remember what her name is, but anyway, so you got ranked match, serious mode in which you fight other players to improve your rank, friendly match, obviously, and then group match, friends only battle mode. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So in case I host any live streams, you guys can come on board and hang out with me on stream. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's look. What else you got, game? Oh, what else? Oh, then they're talking about how it's going to be at E3. There's going to be a presentation that's going to be happening. Let's look. June 14th. That's like the second day of E3. So, yeah, 10:30 a.m. I mean, I hope it's something that I can go to a stadium and watch, like at the Nokia or the Microsoft Theater. That would be really cool. Yeah, I might end up recording it. So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then over here, Masuda-san comes on board. This guy's really awesome. Okay, so what do we got? We got Ho-Oh Lugia. Oh yeah, this is nice. That's pretty themed for that generation. And you got the Generation Legends over here, Generation Starters here, Alolan forms, and then of course the different forms of Rockruff. So that's cool. All right, Masuda coming on board, my man. All right, so looking over here at even more Pokemon. What is this? Is this someone's signature? Someone tell me. Okay, so someone go back. Hold on. Is this like Masuda-san's signature? Someone look up. I'm gonna like open up a new tab somewhere. That's gotta be someone's signature. That's a little Easter egg that I've been wanting. Someone in Pokemon. That's someone in the Pokemon world. It doesn't really match his real signature. I'm just looking up Masuda's signature, or Ken Sugimori. No, it's not that. I don't know. It's someone in the Pokemon universe. It's got to be their signature. They put it in the game, and did that. No, man, I don't think so. All right, it's got to be one of you guys is gonna look it up online and be like, "Oh, dude, that's clearly so and so's signature." I don't know. Could be someone's. Anyway, or I'm just thinking too much of it, right? I'm thinking too much of it. Oh, was there a Nintendo Switch in the background? Did I not see that? Hold on. What? Was it really? Okay, here, Masuda, show me. Did I miss the Nintendo Switch on the floor? Oh, yeah, that's cute. Oh, look, and the little Joy-Con grip. That's awesome. I did not realize that. That's really cute. Okay, good eye, all of you guys. Good eye. Okay, so what else here? Wingull flying down. Again, hold on. Did they fix the size of the garage? Like the driveway? I don't know if they fixed that. Because that's really annoying if they didn't fix it. Dude, are you kidding me? How practical is this? This is like, what, 10 feet? This is like 10 feet. And you have to, if you have a car in the garage, you have to drive this way. You have to do a 2-point turn in reverse. And while you're turning, you got to watch out for this pole. And then turn into there. That's just bad design on Alola part. Either that or just like an oversight. I remember making a comment on that in my Let's Play. I'm like, dude, really? Is this garage? This garage would be really annoying to drive. So that's probably why the main character runs around everywhere. And that's why he doesn't drive, because the house that they bought, they didn't look at the garage or the driveway upon buying it. The real estate agent's like, yeah, and so we've got this pretty cool, this palm tree right here. Take a look at the garage. Don't look at the driveway. Just don't mind it. But that's cool. We've got I don't know if there's like a Pachirisu surfboard. I don't think I've ever seen that in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but anyway, some people are saying that's normal for Hawaii. Okay, maybe that's standard for them. Anyway, so what do we have here? It looks like we got some different Pokemon in the back. I see a Slowpoke. We've got a cool Pikachu trailer. And we got Pikachu all over the place with like different little holes. So maybe you can head on over there, go inside the holes, or maybe the holes are going to be like random spawns like we've seen in Pokemon Sun and Moon, where like a random shadow Pokemon would come at you and you would end up fighting them. But yeah, there's also another Pokemon over here. I can't really make it out. It's black, but it is also moving over there. And then you've got these Pokemon, little, yeah, and then they just step foot and they show. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. What's with the coloration? Is that coloration on Necrozma? I don't remember what he looks like. He looks like a gigantic metal black bug Looks like Genesect a little bit. I'd really have to look into that. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, Necrozma, he came too late in the Let's Play for me to even care about him. He was like the last Pokemon that I caught, so I didn't really care too much. And then this is crazy, because you see Mimikyu with like a Z move, maybe? Mimikyu Z? I don't know. Alright, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Really cool. I'm excited for it. You guys can bet that I'll be playing the game when it comes out on November 17th. So right over here, will I go through and play a virtual console version of Pokemon Generation 2? Yes, it's my favorite, but I'm not going to do that. No, I don't know, maybe. It's like, I'll be too busy playing Pokken Tournament DX than play this again. Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember that. The little legendary dogs. Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. Yeah, that was really fun. I remember, I have childhood memories of this game. And I remember that there was like a max repel method. I don't remember the levels of Raikou or Suicune, but they would like run around the entire map. So I would be inside like this patch of grass with like that level Pokemon with max repel, like running back and forth. And I remember coming across them and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And then they ran away and I'm like, no. So it was always a thing. And dude, this Miltank was such a pain. It was so hard to beat Whitney's Miltank. That's why they put it on there, because those are the memorable things about Pokemon Gold and Silver. Yeah, I remember this game very well. I think I was freshman year or 8th grade when I played. Anyway, that's cool. I mean, some of you guys are gonna get it. I'll probably pass on it, but yeah, it's gonna be the exact same day, and that kind of like it should be like staggered a little bit. I mean, it should be September 1st. I would totally stagger that. I would stagger the virtual console September 1st, go September 22nd at the end of the month when you're done playing Gold and Silver for the release of Pokken Tournament, and then of course November for the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I would have done that personally, but you know, I see where they're coming from. I totally see where they're coming from on that. Anyway, so shout outs to the Pokemon Company International for providing this awesome 8-minute stream. We had a great time. We analyzed everything that we saw about it. The only thing we don't know is whose signature is that on the little board over there. Is it someone from in-game? Is there a famous character in-game that they got a signature from? Maybe it's the character's dad? I don't know. But yeah, that was it. That was really it. So Pokemon Direct, thank you so much for watching. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bust out the chat. And with said chat, let's actually make the chat center stage. Let's see what you guys have to say. What did you enjoy most about everything? Okay, so here we go. Live chat. This is all of you guys hanging out over here. Thank you so much for coming out again. Yeah, I had fun. It's a great way to spend the morning hanging out with you guys. We just talked about everything that happened in there. Did we get our predictions right? Yeah, probably. Okay. So here we go. Let's look at this. All right. So Lambros was upset that there's no Gen 4 remake. Come on, dude. I told you we didn't need it. We don't need Gen 4 remake. Go get Gen 4, put it in your Nintendo 3DS. Call it a day. Nintendo's just going to not make any money off of that. Let's see. Maybe Ash's signature? Yeah, maybe. Ash did give him the Greninja, right? From, I don't know, like a letter in the mail, right? Okay, so Taylor indeed liked Pokemon Ultra Moon. That's great. You like the virtual consoles? Okay. Sualokin. I enjoyed the Pokken better than Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't mind them just to recycle a black and white too, so yeah. What if Ash is in the game? That would be pretty cool, but I don't think he's going to be in the game. I mean, he's technically in the game, right? Because he's acknowledged whenever you get Ash Greninja, and he's acknowledged with a trainer ID, the original trainer Ash. I don't think he's going to be in the game, though, but that would be cool. It would be cool, but, you know, I don't know. Ash? Maybe Red. Maybe Red might come. Maybe we might see... They said it's an alternate storyline, so we might see what happens with Lily, right? Remember, Lily leaves at the end. Spoilers. Oh, oops. Lily leaves at the end to go follow her path of, I don't know, being a non-crazy person like her mom was. But yeah, anyway. Virtual consoles are going to be fun. I'll agree with you on that one. Necrozma forms with Lunala and Solgalea. Yeah, I do like that. That's pretty cool. I That's not really the issue. There are a lot of Gen 4 hints in Sun and Moon that give you the Gen 4 remake, and I'm positive that's what they plan to do next year. Yeah, like I said, we don't need it right now. It's really about something else. It's really about something else entirely. And I said it at the beginning. How easy would it be to take the assets of Pokemon Sun and Moon? Oh man, quote me on this, baby. Quote me on it. How easy would it be to take the assets of Pokemon Sun and Moon, tweak them a bit, and re-release a game? And that's exactly what they did, dude. That's the concept. It's milking the audience. We're all suckers for it. Trust me, I'm not knocking it. It's good business practice. And some people that are a little bit, a little bit more in tune, may think that it's totally a cop out. It's totally like copping out, just reusing assets. I mean, Yokai Watch gets the exact same critics and the exact same criticism, but at the same time, it's what it is. Pokemon's done it since the very beginning, right? Red, Blue, Yellow. I mean, Red, Blue came out, and then they're like, let's just make a new game. Sure, we'll reuse all the assets, tweak a couple things, and re-release it. So it's not new. So all of you guys that are critics on that, don't even worry. Don't buy it. Forget it. I'm going to buy it. I don't care. So yeah, that's really fun. What else? Didn't they do that for... Yeah, anyway. So maybe Pokken is testing the Switch waters. It's not. It's not testing the Switch waters. The only thing that they're testing about Switch waters is how much money they can make in a short amount of time with a little amount of resources as possible. That's what it is. It's business. And I said that at the beginning. I'm like, look, they're going to make Pokken Tournament on Nintendo Switch. It's going to take very little effort, considering they already have the assets, and they just need to put them all together. So, yeah, they're going to make a full-scale generation game next year, man. It's got to happen. You just got to give it some more time. You got to give it some more time so that Pokemon Sun and Moon, that whole Generation 7, has some time to develop. You'd be really naive to think that they would bust out a brand new Pokemon game with all new Pokemon within 1 year of release on Pokemon Sun and Moon. You'd have to be really naive to think that. No offense, but it's just how business is. And if you just take a look at the years between actual generation releases, and you can see that it's at least a year or two. Anyway, yeah, so let's see. I think they're stalling together ideas for a new game. I wouldn't say stalling, but I totally know that they're working on a brand new Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch. They just have to figure out what they're going to do with it. I'm going to buy everything on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, congrats, man. Do it. Why the heck not? I thought it was Pokemon Prism because Necrozma is the Prism Pokemon. Yeah, that's cool. That's a great idea. Necrozma is going to be great. It's not new for me. Okay, yada yada. Let's see. It could just be him controlling them and not a fusion. Yeah, you're right. It could be. Or, I think it's like, hey, you go through the entire game, right? And the last Pokemon that you get is Necrozma, and then you're finally able to unlock the potential of your Mega Ring. And if you twist it 15 degrees clockwise, Necrozma will do something and fuse together with it. So anyway, do you think there's going to be new Mega Evolutions? Oh, yeah, that'd be a great idea. See, that's what I'm talking about. Aman Miran has got it right. So if they're going to add anything, they're going to add new Z moves. They're going to add some potential new Mega Evolutions, because they've been kind of on the stally front, if we're going to call it, as far as new Pokemon altogether, right? Alola only introduced, 100 some odd Pokemon, 50 some odd Pokemon, 60 some odd Pokemon that are brand new, whereas they just reinvented some other new Pokemon with Mega Evolutions. So I think they'll do that. I think they'll do it. That's a great suggestion. Absolutely. Let's see. We still need Marshadow. Marshadow's not released yet? Oh, man, I hear a lot of people talking about him. You can easily, I see a lot of people, hacking Marshadow into the game. But I could have sworn that they did, a legit distribution on that. They didn't? I've been out of Pokemon Sun and Moon for, a year or so. No, I don't know. Okay. What's the first Sun and Moon release date? Because that could be the same day that Ultra came out. Maybe. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. Zygarde 100%. Will it be outclassed in the new forms of Nebby? Zygarde 100? I mean, maybe. How many guys got all the Zygarde pieces? I made a tutorial on it, on where to find every single one in the game. So that's cool. Yeah, go check it out. Oh man, how does Nintendo manage when they have to make all these games? First ARMS and Mario Odyssey? What do you mean how do they manage? They got a whole team of people, and they got millions upon billions of dollars to put it on there. Are you kidding? How do they manage? No, man, it's business. It's business as usual. They got to make sure that they line up all the releases in good order. That's why Nintendo Switch's release launch, or like the launch release, wasn't so good. They weren't going to throw everything at you at once. Just totally work on one title at a time. Release them all throughout the year. Oh man, yeah, Mega Flygon, dude. Mega Flygon. I've been wanting Mega Flygon ever since before Pokemon Sun and Moon. I do, man. I do. He's such a cool little Pokemon, Flygon. Let's see. Sun and Moon haven't even been out for a year. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. But, you know, it's what it is. Pokemon has to keep on flourishing, and they have to keep on pumping out content. So if they can reuse the assets, slap a new title on it, change a couple things, release it before Christmas, that's the recipe for success, man. You got to be a fool not to do that. So anyway, who do you think you'd main in Pokken DX? Which starter would you choose in Ultra Sun and Moon? I don't know. If Ultra Sun and Moon has the same starters, I'll probably choose... I don't know. I end up getting all the starters anyway. As soon as I have the access to trade, I'm going to go trade the other starters on my team. I remember that was so funny. Like, in like episode 2 or something, I did that. Like, I would start out with Litten, of course. And then I had a copy of Pokemon Moon, and I'd play it all the way up until the part where you can trade. Trade over Rowlet, trade over Poplio, and then I'd have all the starters at the beginning. And for some reason, like, people would honestly keep on asking me, how did you get Litten? Or sorry, how did you get Poplio? How did you get Rowlet so early in the game? I'm like, really? Is it not that? Anyway. So, yeah, I don't think that they're going to add a new starter. They might. They might make that little D-Denny, little electric steel Pokemon. What's that name? What's his name? I forget. They might make him a starter. What's... Togedemaru. Togedemaru. Yeah, that's his name. They might make him a starter. I don't know. You're making it sound like expensive DLC. That's really what it is. You got it right on the money, man. You got it right on the money. It is Pokemon Sun and Moon DLC. That's it. You got it right on the money. But it's just in the form of a new game. So whatever you want to call it. Togedemaru, that's right. Okay, what do your perfect squad be? Mine is basically every legendary. Okay. I don't really use the legendaries, man. As soon as I get legendaries, what I do with them is I put them in my box and I look at them. I never touch them. Anyway, Togedemaru, yes, he could be a starter. Why did they show Togedemaru like really big on screen if he's not going to have such a role in the game? And why did they show all of Rockruff's like little evolutions floating around? I don't know. Pokemon Sun and Moon is great, but it felt unfinished. Do you think so? How did it feel unfinished, man? It was great. I had many hours into it. You had the battle tree. There was everything that you can do that you ever wanted in the game. It was great. Anyway. Unfinished because there's not like so many different new Pokemon? I don't know. Let's see. Do you think we're able to go to the Kanto region in Ultra Sun? No way. You know what? Maybe. Lily did go to Kanto, right? So maybe. That's an alternate storyline. But are we going to go to Kanto in the way that we did Gold and Silver? Absolutely not. No way. No flippin' way. Wait until the Nintendo Switch version where we get to travel on our Latias and Latios, and we go to all the regions in Poke Earth, and you can just go battle people. And the level cap is going to be at like 200. And we're going to go through like the Johto League, the Kanto League, get all these badges. We'll have like 100 badges by the end of it. That's every Pokemon fan's dream. You go through all 7 generations of the game, and you go through the Alola Islands, you fly around. It's like exact remade like it was before. So you go Pallet Town, you know, Viridian City, Viridian Forest, Pewter City, all that stuff or whatever. That would be pretty cool. But don't get your hopes up. They said they'd add new Pokemon, not the original Sun and Moon. What do you think they'll add? I don't know. New Ultras or new Mega Evolutions probably. Mega Snorlax. You think so? He doesn't need a Mega. Mega Farfetch'd, baby. He needs something, man. Generation 1 Pokemon with nothing going for him? Dude. Dude. Pokken comes out on your birthday. Happy birthday. Every was disappointed by that. I wasn't disappointed. I knew it was going to happen. Like, you can't go into a direct with like such high expectations. Pokemon Star, Nintendo Switch, third person, all. You can't do that. And if you do, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. So that's your own fault. You need to take it with a grain of salt, and you need to see what's realistic. Pokemon Company International is a business. Nintendo is a business. They need to find out what worked last year, what they can do to make it work again this year, and rinse and repeat. I'll say it a million times, and I'll say it again. That's what it is. It's all business. Anyway, Mega Magikarp? Nah, not gonna happen. We already have Mega Dark, the dark version of Gyarados, right? Oh, man. Let's see. How do you think they would make a main Pokemon game on the Switch since it isn't dual screen? You don't need dual screen for Nintendo Switch. You just have a little menu on the side, and you go from there. You'll be alright. Mega Solgaleo? Maybe not. Are we going to see How again? I hope not. How and his Malasadas. I gotta go get some Malasadas. Man, I hated that guy. No, he was alright. He was good. He was the accessibility character in the game. For those of you guys who don't know, some people are brand new to Pokemon. They've never played a Pokemon game before in their lives. You know, the younger generation. So that's why they introduced How, to make the game even more accessible to newer audiences. Make How have the Pokemon that's weak against yours. Have him have some really, really weak Pokemon so you'd easily beat him. So I appreciated his character. Did I like his design and his Malasada obsession? Probably not, but he was okay. He was a little bit of a baby, but you know what? They're all like 12, 13-year-olds anyway, so. All right. Let's see. GBA Pokemon games don't need dual screen. There we go, exactly like that. How made the game great. You guys like How? How needs to stay away. How can go. All right. Maybe new Totem Pokemon? Maybe. Totem Pokemon? I mean, come on. Just like a super powered version. They get like a free stat boost at the beginning. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe Togedemaru got an evolution. Lycanroc gets an mega evolution. You know what? I agree with you on that. Fire Ninja, you got it right. You got it right over here. This is exactly it. So good job on that. I like that a lot. Togedemaru is going to do it. I think so. Anyway, so I just want 8 gems, man. If not, what is this? It really is Pokemon Sun and Moon DLC, but $50. Well, you know what? That's not too far away from DLC season passes that we've purchased before, right? Anyone purchased the Fire Emblem Echoes season pass? $44? Yeah. Do you think they'll add more Pokemon? Chris Nicole asks. Yeah, maybe. You know what? They won't. They won't add any new Pokemon. Like new Pokedex entry Pokemon. I'm talking about like, no, they won't. They will indeed give us new forms, new fusions, new megas. They will do stuff like that, but they won't add any new Pokemon. No, I don't think so. Because then it requires, well, I don't know. There has to be an update. You got to think about it, right? So if they add an updated Pokemon, then they have to update Pokemon Sun and Moon so that it's compatible with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. So there's still going to be an update anyway, so that you can play with each other. So for cross-play. So yeah, they're going to do an update. Anyone notice that Gladion has the same Z-Ring? I didn't, Juan. If that's the case, then cool. Good job. Crazy idea, but what about select 3DS titles on the eShop announced at E3, so no remakes of Sun and Moon, but releases on Switch? I don't know. It's like Nintendo's in a weird spot right now. It's like, what do they focus on? Do they focus on the 3DS? Do they focus on the Switch? What are we doing here? They outright said, Kimishima-san said, he outright said, it's not in competition with each other. They're still going to go strong with it. But in reality, do we see the 3DS still being here 3 to 5 years from now? I don't think so. I don't think so. The lifespan of the 3DS is going away. As much as I hate it, like I love my Nintendo 3DS. But I really think that they're going to focus on Nintendo Switch and just kind of keep the 3DS going with other stuff like that. Anyway, maybe we'll get that rumored Alolan Arcanine. Oh, Alolan Arcanine. Maybe. There's probably, like I said, there's going to be maybe some new forms, new megas, and maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Pokemon World Tournament from Black World. Okay, will there be an ARM stream today? If so, which character is next to stream? Mechanica? There's no more global test punches. I thought that was over with. Today's what? 6/6? I don't know. No, we don't talk about that here. We're talking about Pokemon, man. Why would you ask me that? All right. Please no Switch. I'm too poor for the Switch. Okay, well, you know, got to save up some money. Got to get a job. That's what it is. New Pokedex games? Like what? Pokedex 3D? Get out of here. No, we don't need that. Do you think Necrozma will have a part in the new game? Sure. A part to fuse with the real legends. You know, maybe, what's his name's gonna come out? What's Looker? Looker, right? So Looker is gonna be like, oh, hey, we found out more information about the mysterious, Ultra Beast. He's gonna call it an Ultra Beast, but it's a legendary. About the mysterious black Ultra Beast I saw in the sky the other day, and we did find out that we can bring it to the lab and fuse it together. You know, kind of like Zygarde. Bring it to the lab, fuse it together, get a new form. So I think it's gonna be like that. The new Pokemon game should have been Pokemon Eclipse. If Ultramoon and Ultra Sun are the new games, that's pretty lame. Well, it's a spin-off title. I mean, what do you expect? It's going to be the exact same game with a slightly different storyline and maybe some new stuff in it. So it's really just DLC. Maybe a new fusion system like Ash Greninja. Yeah, maybe there's going to be an ability. I don't know. I'm going to think it's like, what was that? In, with the fire one, the electric one. Zekrom and Reshiram with Kyurem. I think it's going to be exactly like that. Where if you have all three of them, you go to some person, you fuse them together, and you go from there. I think that's going to be the way it's going to be. New ways of getting hidden ability Pokemon? No, I think it's going to be the same thing. Hidden ability Pokemon through the, like the Horde battles or whatever. I think it's going to be the same. They're not going to say that. Let's see. You're lucky you get Pokemon free. No, I buy all my Pokemon games anyway for giveaways, so that's... No, anyway. Maybe a special Pokemon DLC for new 2DS XL? I don't think so. Let's see. Do you think old legendaries are coming back? Maybe only via Pokebank. That's really it. They're not going to do like, oh, here's Mewtwo or here's Ho-Oh and Lugia. No, they're not going to do that. Why is Nintendo releasing deluxe games? They shouldn't release old games by making them deluxe, if you know what I mean. I think they're just doing this because they're running out of ideas and for money. Well, you have that right. It is for money. And we're all suckers and we're going to buy it. Simply put. But... if you think about it, it's good business. So they're not running out of ideas. They're focusing on other things at the time. You got to think of it as a businessman. You got to allocate certain resources, certain budgets to certain games. And if you can turn out a profit really, really quick on it, you're going to do it. And you know that the audience is going to buy it. So why wouldn't you do it? Dude, we're going to get new games in the future. Just calm yourself. Be a Nintendo fan. Just wait for it. Don't be a critic. You'll be all right. What about if the Ultra Beasts end up finding a way to control legendary Pokemon and you need to battle them to get out of it? That'd be cool. The Ultra Beasts. But didn't we like capture all the Ultra Beasts? Well, maybe. I don't know. Okay, do you think they'll add more Tapus? No, they're not going to add any more Tapus. I don't think they're going to add any new Pokemon. It's what it is. They're going to add just like Mega Forms and Forms. That's it. Okay, strong feeling that Mimikyu's true form will be shown in the form of a new ability for him. Thoughts on this, Matthew Vargas? True form will be shown? No. It's just like Shy Guy in the Mario universe. You're never going to see his mask, or you're never going to see what's behind his mask. But you're going to get a Z move, and that's it. It's going to be Mimikyuum Z, and he's going to do some crazy dark move where you see his eyeballs, and you're going to get rocked by it. So no, you're not going to ever see him. Let's see. It's also about allowing more people to enjoy Pokken if you aren't in Japan to play the arcade. Yeah, see, there we go. Get all those new characters. For Ultra Sun and Moon, do you think there will be a new legendary to stop the Necrozma, Solgaleo, Lunala fusion thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Do you think, I think it'd be some kind of Black and White 2 storyline where there either be a fusion item for Solgaleo or Lunala? Fusion item? No, it's clearly fusing like Necrozma with them. It's clearly that. Anyway, they mentioned the trailer that, oh, thank you, Z Frost. I don't know what that currency is, but yeah, thanks for the super chat. What if the Aether Foundation comes back and Faba is the evil team leader? Ooh, Faba, maybe. Why don't Game Freak stop developing Ultra Sun and Moon and help Capcom translate Monster Hunter XX for Switch in English? What are you even asking? How do you ask that? Let's ask Game Freak to stop doing what they just announced. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't be silly. Anyway, let's see. I've been asking that, but right under... Okay. Yeah. You waste your comment to say that I'm ignoring you. Good job. Get ignored. Get ignored. And the Pokemon League, is it going to be a build now? A build now? This should be a sequel? No, I don't know. Pokemon League? Maybe. It's probably going to be the islands again. You know what? It's going to be an alternate storyline. We're going to keep the islands. Trust me, they have to put as... as weird as it sounds, as little effort as they can in order to turn this thing around. So I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be little effort. You're going to reuse everything, tweak the storyline, add some new megas, and go. We're done talking about that. Like the DNA splicers. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. DNA splicers to fuse them together. Yes. Let's see. That's how Kyurem spliced with Reshiram and Zekrom. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You think they'll add more islands? Maybe. I think that's a possibility. Adding more islands. Yes, I do think so. Will Lily come back? We will see Lily in this game. Yes, we will. Do you think Lily's coming back? Yes. What if Lily comes back? Yes. How did you guys all ask that at the same time? Weird. To fuse Reshiram and Zekrom with Kyurem, you need an item. Yes, you do. The DNA splicer is. Maybe the Alola champion will be How. Nice joke. Nice joke. Get out of here. He's the accessibility character. He's not going to be the champion. Let's see. Tell your fans not to donate through Super Chat. You only get 30. Promote your Patreon. I'm familiar with that. We don't have a donation link up, but that's okay. You guys can become a sponsor. Feel free to do that. But anyway. Do you think that you would have to go through the Ultra Dimension to find Necrozma? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. That'd be a good idea. I don't think he's just going to be flying around right outside of that cave at the beginning of the game and just see him in the grass at like level 70. No, that won't happen. New Battle Tree bosses sounds pretty sensible. I agree with that. Yeah, see, that's easy. That's not going to take any programming whatsoever. You just throw in any of the gym leaders, any of the Alolan champs, and you program them with 3 Pokemon, 3 movesets, a different AI spin, and a random chance of getting them, and that will be super easy. Yes, I agree with you on that. That's going to be easy. Lily should come back with Ash. That would be cool. Maybe we'll get to see Bill. Bill, is that you? Fox, that's one of ours. That Bill? Is that what you're talking about? Who's going to be the professor in the new game? Who is the professor in this game? I forget. Will there be more Pokemon? No. Yes. Yes and no. What's the reason that they fuse? I don't know, man. You tell me. Do you guys miss the 7,000 times he says all this stuff? Yeah, maybe. All right, the new Z-Ring. Oh, yeah, that new Z-Ring. I'm going to get one from Tomy, man, and it's not going to fit my wrist. I'm going to be really, really hurty on my wrist. I'm going to have hurty wrists by the end of it. I'm looking forward to gameplay of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. The games look very promising. I agree with you on that. Thank you. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is a sequel. I thought it's more like an Emerald or Platinum. You know, there's no point in justifying what it could or isn't, right? It's not like if you say, oh, yeah, brand new game. Oh, yeah, it's a spinoff. Oh, it's DLC. Oh, it's a sequel. Oh, maybe it's a prequel. Or it's this. There's no sense in classifying it. It's just Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Call it that. I know people are fixated on what it is. When I refer to it as DLC, it's the concept. It's the concept of having the same game, alternate storyline, paying money for it. So don't take me on a literal front if I say anything like that. It's the game. That's what it is. Don't try to like narrow vision what you think you want to classify it as. Am I going to download Gold and Silver for 3DS? Probably not, to be honest. I don't have time for that. I'm going to be too busy playing Pokken Tournament DX. They mentioned in the trailer that new Pokemon will be added in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, new Pokemon like Ultra Solgaleo, Ultra Lunala. That's considered a new Pokemon. So anyway, it's just a port. You know what? It is. It's a port with a new storyline. Are you going to bring back Tomodachi Life? I love that series. Maybe. We'll do that. What's that new game? What is it called? Miitopia? That'll be bringing back Tomodachi Life. Are you going to do the Pokeball challenge that you did with Sun and Moon? Yeah, the Premier Ball challenge. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be fun. They could maybe add a way to get the majority of the legendaries, like on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Maybe. That'd be a cool idea. Do you think that Guzma will have a different role. Ooh, I forgot about Guzma. You know Guzma, your boy? That guy with the stupid hand gestures and his buddies? New evolutions of Togedemaru, Lycanroc, and Mimikyu. I think so. I don't think Mimikyu's going to evolve. I think Mimikyu is just going to get a new Z move. Lycanroc is going to get a new Z move, and Togedemaru might be a starter. I don't think that he's going to get an evolution. I don't think so. I mean, they tried really hard to make Togedemaru like the mascot of Pokemon Sun and Moon. They tried really hard, you know, because every Pokemon generation has a new mascot, right? You know, like D-Denny was a little mascot. Togedemaru was one. Anyway, when they say new Pokemon, they probably mean Pokemon, not in the Alolan Dex in Sun and Moon. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Good job. Do you know how to play Pokemon in Sun and Moon? Yeah. Who doesn't know how to play Pokemon Sun and Moon? Team Skull, are you happy they're bringing back Fusion in Pokemon? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Lion Prower, Mimikyu is perfect the way it is. I agree with you on that one. He's absolutely great. Streaming for 1 hour and 9 minutes. Yeah, we have been. It's been great. And I really like hanging out with you guys. This is just theory moning. Yeah, sure, it's an 8-minute presentation, but we get to talk about this. And this is where your voice gets heard. So if you have some theories about it, we're going to talk. We're going to chat. We'll be here for another, like, maybe 10 minutes or so. I think I feel like I'm just, like, turning my wheels over and over again. A lot of you guys are asking the same questions. I don't really see anything new coming to the table. So we'll try this for a couple... Pika Clone, don't ever call it a mascot. They're totally mascots. Anyway, so what do you think the new rival will be? I don't know. It's probably gonna be How again for accessibility. New items exclusive in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Maybe. Like, didn't they not release certain Mega Stones in the game? Like, isn't there like still like it's in the coding? Like, people are able to hack them in, but there are certain Mega Stones that are not released. Anyway, Team Skull coming back. Team Skull has to come back. But, I mean, think about it. All right, so it's going to be it's the same story, but like an alternate storyline. So Team Skull has to be there. Guzma has to be there. Anyway, will I do a Let's Play on Pokken Tournament? Yeah, you can bet your wily too simple brain on it. The Pokemon games will have new Pokemon, not just Soul Galeos in new forms. Yeah, they probably will. They'll give it, like I said, a new Mega Evolution. Go for it. Let's see. Do you think you'll be at new movies for every Pokemon? I don't know, man. I haven't watched any of the new movies, honestly. The only Pokemon movie I remember is Pokemon the first movie. That's it. And I think I saw what was his name? What's that little green fairy? Celebi. I think I saw the Celebi movie too. I'm been out of touch with the whole anime and everything like that. So, will Marshadow have a storyline? I don't know. Maybe. I can't wait till Ultraman Sun and Moon. Okay, DLC maybe. You know, with the way that Nintendo's playing things, I'm pretty sure they might do some DLC in the game. It's like, hey, you know, want this like pack of starter items for $10, $9.99? Here's like Ultra Balls and anything else. Anyway, will there be more Alolan forms? Probably. Do you think there's going to be new starters? Already answered that. I think Togedemaru could be a starter. It's going to be all three of those and Togedemaru. It'll be exactly like Pokemon Yellow, right? Well, no, it won't be exactly like Pokemon Yellow. It'll be like Pokemon Yellow in a way that you can get an Electric Steel starter. But Electric Steel is too overpowered at the beginning of the game because of Steel typing. Everyone in their normal type moves. So, I don't know. Maybe I retract that. Perfect occasion to bring back Surfing Pikachu. Oh, you bet, dude. This is the comments that I'm looking for. See, something new, that's something no one has ever commented on. This is great. Surfing Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow was one of my favorite things. Pikachu would surf? Excuse me? Rest in peace, ground type and rock types. Yeah, it was really good. And there's a little mini game where you can surf and you like do flips in midair. I loved that. I loved that back when I was in middle school, man. That was really fun. And of course there was like a trailer with a bunch of Pikachu over there, right? So maybe you can get a Pikachu that surfs. Done. Orange Islands post game. I'd like to get Lugia, Legend Herbers, Crystal Onyx. I don't know. I think you're getting your hopes up too much. Let's see, new outfits. Yeah, of course, that has to be a thing. Togedemaru has a base stat total of 400. On the starters, only have just over 300. Yeah, so maybe he's not going to be a starter, but maybe he's going to have some sort of special role in the game that you can get one pretty early. So, well, I mean, you got to think about it. Regardless of his base stat total, he doesn't evolve, and everyone else does. So there you have it. Do you think they'll give Arcanine a Mega Evolution or a Alola form? That would be cool. If we had like an ice version of Arcanine, that would be awesome. Alolan Evolutions like Autumn Leafeon. We still need a bunch of other Evolutions, right? We need like a rock type. Right, we need a rock type Eevee. Surely following Pokemon will return with those 3D models leaked last year. I don't know what 3D models you're referencing, so I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe Alolan Butterfree will be pink like Ashes falls in love with. Maybe. That would be pretty cute. You're reminding me of that episode of Butterfree where he leaves Butterfree and then he cries. That was such a sad episode. How is an island kahuna? Yeah, maybe. Right? Isn't he supposed to be the kahuna of, I don't even know, Akala Island? Mele Island? I'm just throwing island names out there. I don't remember. What about the suggestion, as you had before, Rockruff as a starter? See, that's the thing. Like, choosing Rockruff as a rock-type starter is so overpowered because everyone and their moms has normal-type moves in the game, and it's tough. That's really tough. But, I mean, he's going to have some sort of special thing. Like, Rockruff was a special Pokemon in Pokemon Sun and Moon, right? Because Kukui enjoyed him, and he was, like, Kukui's little mascot. He liked him a lot. He collected them or whatever. Pokemon website for news and more hints. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Pokemon Sun and Ultramoon. Okay, we're going to move you guys aside, and we'll do this for another couple more minutes, so let's look. Alright, so here we go. Kukui. Kukui. How many guys remember Kukui? Alright, launching worldwide. Check back for more details. Is that what you led me here for? Check back for more details? Come on, nothing to click on. Okay, that's it. Whatever. Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Ultramoon. Pokken Tournament DX. The fight rages on anytime, anywhere. Ooh, coming September 22nd. And that's it. Alright. I think that's it. I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty excited. I think we had a good time. We answered all your questions. What's going to be really fun is the fact that when this game comes out in November, we're all going to come back to this live stream and we're going to look at all our comments and what we're saying. Oh, hey, dude. Hey. You scared still? I know. Here, come here, buddy. Come here, little baby boy. Oh, okay. He's afraid still. It's okay, buddy. We had some appliance installers come today and install one of our new appliances. And any time that someone rings the doorbell or like comes in that's not family, all the cats get scared and they run in the basement. And they wait until the coast is clear. So anyway, this is Gizmo. Everyone say hello to Gizmo. You can give me some cat emojis to show support for Gizmo. But yeah, that's really going to be it. So, long story short, too long, didn't read. Pokken Tournament DX on Nintendo Switch, September 22nd, with Darkrai, Caesar, Empoleon, Croagump, Decidueye. We predicted that. That's going to happen. Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We'll call it DLC. We'll call it alternate story. We'll call it the exact same game with slightly new elements. That's also going to happen November 17th. They also announced Pokemon Gold and Silver Virtual Console the same day of release as Pokken Tournament DX on Nintendo Switch, which is going to be September 22nd. That's all we got. Yeah, I had a great time. Thanks for coming, guys. So stay tuned. We are indeed going to do way more Pokemon fun stuff. If you guys have some more time today, I highly suggest heading on over. Let me go to full screen, right? We got full screen? Yeah, we can do that. Head over to my YouTube channel. We got loads of Pokemon stuff to watch. Okay, we're currently playing through ARMS and Fire Emblem Echoes right now. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but we have a load of Pokemon. If you guys have never watched Pokemon Sun and Moon, my entire Let's Play, we did it 100%. We 100%ed the file. We got every little stamp in the book. So go through and have a fun time with that. Watch it, go comment on the videos, have a fun time with it. We did a really, really good job. How many episodes was that? Let's see. Play all. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We got this. Yeah, there's a lot of episodes. Boom. Okay, so 83 episodes. Grand finale, Pokefinder, 1.5 million thumbs up. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. So that was kind of fun. In case you guys want more Pokemon content, we did Pokemon X and Y, 89 videos. We did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Rumble U, Pokemon Rumble World. We did a lot of Pokemon stuff on the channel. So I'm not a one-trick pony. I do a lot of variety content. So we do Yokai Watch, Fire Emblem. There's a lot of Mario, Zelda. There's a lot of stuff. So go check it out. Have a good time. Make sure that you guys are subscribed and you guys will be notified of the latest and greatest Nintendo content. So I'm excited for it. Go check it out. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think will happen in the brand new Ultra Pokemon Sun, Ultra Pokemon Moon in the comment section below. But until then, we'll see you guys September 22nd for Pokken Tournament DX. Take care.